Hello all, my name is Les and I'm the Monster Painter. I just got back from the Value Village from the thrift store and I found a whole pile of Arcane Legion boxes. Did I find gold or did I get a bunch of trash? Let's find out. Okay, here's the big stack of Arcane Legion boxes. 10 of them, all Roman Legion booster packs. And the whole lot came in at $22.60 Canadian. I'm excited to see if I got a bunch of garbage or some cool miniatures. So for about $22.60, I got myself what I estimate to be around 80 pre-painted miniatures of varying usefulness, but still, I can't complain. A pretty good haul. But what else did I get? Ugh, a big bag of plastic garbage. Yikes! A whole pile of paper ephemera for a game I'm not gonna play, but you know, these little cards, oops. These little cards have some interesting text on them, so I might take a look at them. It's kind of entertaining. I also got a huge pile of packaging, boxes of the Arcane Legions. So they all have this nasty little nub that makes them unable to sit up. And I guess it's for the proprietary nature of the Arcane Legion game. But, you know, the plastic is fairly soft, comes off pretty easily, not too much work, and voila. The little Roman Legionnaire is ready for the table. So, here we have the dandy Roman Legion, armed with pool noodle spears for the most part, but you know what? Pretty solid lot of guys, and I can see a lot of use even for the one that fell over. They look good to me. So we got a bunch of Gallic, Teutonic types. You know what Roman story is any good without some opponents? And of course, these guys are fairly historic looking, pretty solid. They'll fit in whatever fantasy setting, or historic setting for that matter, that they get dropped into. So it's a pretty good lot. And here we have a nice group of druidy, Hellenic looking kind of priest types. And they're just begging to become a thaumaturge apprentice for my favorite game of Frostgrave. Yep, I definitely see these heading to the Frozen City to fight for treasure. And here we have some of the real gems of the set. A bunch of clockwork soldiers. Going to be very handy for all sorts of constructs and fighting robots, and you know, they were a lot of fun. These two sculpts have got to be amongst my favorites of the whole lot. I'm not quite sure what to make of this crazy lot of somewhat sci-fi looking Romans, but I think they might have a home in the when Stargrave gets released. Looking forward to that game. And yeah, some sci-fi soldiers. And here we have a group of priestesses. It's a lot of them. I suppose they could come in handy as cultists. And of course, there's always one who doesn't want to play along with the others. Crazy girl. Here we have some lovely women warriors, and I always like it when they are dressed in sensible clothing and not going into battle in lingerie. So these ladies will definitely be seeing some table time. Very pleased. And here we have a nice big pack of wolves. And the really great thing about these wolves are they're you know, in 28mm terms, they're about the right size for actual wolves. Wolves, you know, in terms of models, they're often a little bit big. They're always dire wolves or wargs or just enormous big wolves. And so finding a set of wolves that are the, you know, a more naturalistic size is a real bonus. And of course, you know, every low-level adventure, Frostgrave, everything, you can always use a pack of wolves. Nothing better. And oh my, didn't we get a herd of minotaurs? A big herd. And I love minotaurs, and they're going to be really useful. All sorts of things. You know, I'm going to give a couple of them to my buddy who's developing his own dungeon crawler, and I'm going to send the rest off to fight. Yep, these are great. Now this Roman on a horseback, I'm a little concerned about. The models are all like a true 25mm scale. And for the most part with the wolves and the minotaurs and the robots, it doesn't really make much of a difference. The soldiers, they look a little small, but you know, that doesn't really bother me. I know some people get kind of bent out of shape about such scale issues, but this poor old Roman horseman, well, when he is set up next to a, you know, pretty normal Bretonnian 28mm Warhammer model, he looks ridiculously small. So I'm not sure this guy's ever going to see much action. Maybe, I don't know, he can fit into a proper 28mm or proper 25mm army, but for regular table play, he's not gonna get a lot of use, I'm afraid. And lastly, we have some of the most fun models of the whole collection. We got that serious looking minotaur wearing a toga and packing a sword on his back. We got what appears to be a goblin wizard who's being followed by the ghost of Attila the Hun, possibly. And then, can't forget this delightful little dwarf pointing the way to the future. So there you have it. A nice big horde of Arcane Legion models. I think they'll be quite useful on the tabletop. They certainly were a lot of fun to sort out and play with. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave gentle comments and criticisms below, as this is my first attempt. And like and subscribe. I believe that's the customary thing to do if you enjoy it. Take care and have fun.